Hello, friends! Welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about the new AB6IX album, Born Like This. I feel like I haven't talked about AB6IX in 85 years, but we're doing it now. I got out my copy of Vivid. It's going to join me. Also, who remembers my original setup, like the OG setup when I was on my mom's floor and I had that giant stack of AB6IX albums in the background? I remember that. I remember those days. I wouldn't recommend really watching most of those videos. They definitely aren't my best work, but I think about it sometimes. When I think about AB6IX in relation to my YouTube channel, it's like all I think about. I think about how I just had a giant stack of AB6IX albums in the background. I do still have the stack, by the way. Like, even in my apartment, they're still stacked. And Vivid was at the top of the stack. That's why Vivid's here. That's not the point. Enough reminiscing. Let's go over how this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the track list and give you my thoughts on each song. I think this album will score out of 10 at the end, but I do have some disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1, this album is brand new. It just came out, and my opinions on it very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, let's get into it. First song on the album, In My Vein. It's fine. It's definitely not bad. Like, in the grand scheme of AB6IX songs, we have much worse, but it's not great. Let's start with some positives. Okay, first, the pre-chorus is excellent. Like, it's a little too excellent. It's better than the rest of the song put together, if you ask me. And also, the first half of the chorus is really great too. The second half is a bit too repetitive for my taste. It's just the In My Vein thing a bunch of times. I didn't love that. But the first half is really good. The main issue for me is honestly the music. This is a me issue, to be clear. I'm very aware that this is gonna sound insane. The music hits my ear wrong. It hits my ear wrong, it annoys me, and it kills the song. Again, I'm aware this is a me issue. Okay, this is gonna be like a 1 in 10 person thing or something where it just hits their ear weird and it kills the song. I unfortunately am one of those people. It hits my ear weird and it kills the song. Moving on, next we have the title track, Naked, but it's spelled with a V instead of an A. My crack theory that I've decided on is that because songs will get banned from broadcast for the stupidest reason ever, I've decided that's why they didn't spell it with an A. That's my crack theory. It's also really good, like, as a song. Like, it's an amazing song, and I really liked it. First, the music is just phenomenal. Frankly, throughout the song, I was shaking ass to much of this song, and the music was a big factor in why. As for the verses, contrary to what is typical of a K-pop song where you have a really long first verse and then a really short second verse, they flipped that. The first verse in this song is really short. I don't have a ton to say about it, but I liked it. The second verse is Woojin's rap. It's pretty great. It is. It's more sung than rapped, and I do think that works really well with his voice. And also, it reminded me, who remembers when Woojin wasn't really a rapper and he was just a dancer who happened to rap? Who remembers Produce era dancer Woojin when he was on the Get Ugly team and he won, even though being like 30 ranks below everyone else? I remember. I'm normal. I'm normal now. Let's talk about the bridge. The bridge starts with some excellent Woojin rapping. I liked it a lot. And then we get gorgeous vocals from the other three. And it's giving me what I want. It has everything I could ask for. And then there's the chorus. I loved this chorus. I did. In fact, I do. Present tense, love this chorus. It's so fun and it's so catchy. I'm almost concerned that I'm gonna go into work today and be singing something along the lines of "Let's Get Naked, Baby," and I'm gonna get called into HR, and it's gonna be a whole experience. I'm scared. Like, it's so catchy, it's all I've been hearing in my head. Big picture, whilst this isn't my favorite AB6IX title, it is excellent, and I feel, confession time, okay? I feel like I don't appreciate their newer titles enough. I listen to Breathe all the time. And I feel like I don't listen to their newer titles, like in the last 2 or 3 years. I don't listen to those enough. And I need to work on that. And maybe this song will be the catalyst to finally get me to change that stance. Okay, next is Forever Young. And it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's some parts of it that I adore. And then there's some parts of it that are fine. The verses are fine. They're not bad. I've heard much worse verses, even from AB6IX. They just don't hit like the chorus does. And I'm just not the biggest fan of them. The chorus itself, though, I love this chorus. I'm obsessed with this chorus. It was really good. Like, my first time hearing it, I literally sat in shock and was like, she's so good. And I was right, because she's so good. As a whole, I do think the chorus is good enough that I can sit through the verses, but I also will not deny I can't help but wish that the verses were just a little bit better. Anyway, next we have Hurt Me, and it's nice. I feel like it's more toned down than anything we've had so far in this album, but I do still greatly enjoy it. It has this sort of like chill island vibe to it. I can't explain it, but it's that type of song where it fucks just hard enough, but for the most part it's really nice and it's toned down, and I just want to kind of vibe to it for a bit. Like, in general, this was not a song I was actively jamming to, but it is a song I would absolutely enjoy if I like put it on when I was at work, and I'd be lightly jamming while answering emails. Alrighty, last but not least is a Butterfly Effect. Now, I will admit, going in, I expected it to be a ballad. I think it's just the name. Butterfly Effect is a very good ballad name for a song. It's not a ballad, it's a pop song. Not only is it a pop song, even, it's a bit of a banger. It does have its slower moments, like the pre-chorus and some parts of the verses, but it also has its upbeat moments, like the other parts of the verses. Specifically, the upbeat parts are Ujin's raps, and they're all great. And then, of course, there's the chorus. I feel like I shouldn't love this chorus as much as I do. I've said this about other songs, but there are some songs out there where I'm like, I know logically I should not be this in love with this chorus. Like, it's not on that level, but to me it is. To me it is. I love it that much, and we just all have to learn to live with that. But that's all I have to tell about the song. So with that, it is score time. And overall, I'm giving it an 8.7 out of 10. I feel like that is a lower score than it should get, but at the same time, the main thing holding it back for me is the fact that I know what AB6 can do. Like, I know that they can do so much, not better, but like, I know what their pinnacle is, what their peak is, which means that's what I expect. I always expect going in that you're going to give me your best work. So, what we got is great, okay? Like, it's a great album. It's just not AB6's best. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I will put all my other AB6 reviews. I actually don't know how many there are at this point. It's been a minute. But I'll put them all down there. You may check those out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!